A young woman leaves home to pursue a promising career. She earns the trust of one of Nigeria's most powerful public officials. For years, she works quietly behind the scenes. Then, one morning, she's found dead inside accommodation linked to the residence of the Minister of Works. No signs of what happened, no immediate answers, only questions. Who was Mary Habila? What happened during her final hours? Could her death have been prevented? And why has this case sparked nationwide debate? This is the story of Mary Habila, a case that has drawn public attention, raised difficult questions, and remains under official investigation. As always, this documentary is based on publicly reported information. Where facts remain unconfirmed, they will be identified as such. Before headlines and social media debates, there was simply Mary Habila. Friends and colleagues described her as hardworking and dedicated.
Her death has been a very great loss to me, as being a close person to her.
She reportedly worked within the office of Nigeria's Minister of Works, David Umahi. However, early media reports differed regarding her exact position. Some described her as a physiotherapist. Others, later, identified her as a nurse.
The news has been spreading around us as a physiotherapy. I'm the physiotherapy here. She's a nurse.
Employed by the David Umahi Federal University of Health Sciences, who had been assigned to work with the minister. Despite these conflicting descriptions, one fact was not disputed. Mary had worked closely with Umahi's team for several years. According to the minister, he regarded her like a daughter.
The lady was like a daughter to me. She had stayed with me for 3 years. She was a staff of the Federal Medical University. She was a nurse and not a physiotherapist.
By all public accounts, there was little indication that her name would soon dominate national headlines. Then everything changed. On June 27, 2026, news quietly began circulating. Mary Habila had been found dead inside accommodation associated with David Umahi's official residence in Uburu, Ebonyi State. The circumstances immediately attracted attention. How could a young woman die inside the residence linked to a serving federal minister? Police were reportedly notified. The scene was secured. Investigators began gathering evidence. Almost immediately, rumors began spreading online. Some social media users claimed foul play. Others suggested a medical emergency. At that stage, neither claim had been confirmed by investigators. The only established fact was that Mary had died. The cause remained unknown. Within hours, the story spread across Nigeria. Television stations discussed the case. Blogs published breaking updates. Social media filled with theories. Many Nigerians demanded transparency. Others urged patience until investigators completed their work. Questions multiplied. When had Mary last been seen alive? Who was with her during her final hours? Had she complained of illness? Were security cameras available? What evidence had investigators collected? Each unanswered question fueled even more speculation. Yet investigators remained largely silent while carrying out their inquiries. As public interest intensified, David Umahi eventually addressed the incident publicly.
The lady in question was like a daughter to me. She had stayed with me for 3 years. She was a staff of the Federal Medical University. She was a nurse and not a physiotherapist. And the family and my family are like one family. And she has her medical records in Turkish hospital, being paid by us. And she spoke to her boyfriend at the hour of her death and complaining that she was bleeding from the nose.
He expressed sadness over Mary's death. He stated that she had worked with him for approximately 3 years. He described her as someone he treated like a daughter. He also stated that Mary had previously experienced medical challenges and that he had assisted with her treatment. According to Umahi, shortly before her death, she reportedly complained of a nosebleed while speaking with her boyfriend. He strongly denied any suggestion of wrongdoing. He also called for a full autopsy and supported a thorough police investigation, saying he wanted the truth established through evidence rather than speculation. At the same time, Mary's family reportedly expressed concerns regarding the autopsy process, citing cultural and religious considerations.
I am Tonko Habila Wisdom, the father of late Mary Habila. Just as my barrister have just said, I don't have much to talk in this case. All that I want is the death of my daughter. We don't keep death of a little child up to so long, just like this. So that is why I'm here to say it once again and for all. I need the corpse of my daughter to take her for burial. That is what I'm standing on. I don't want the autopsy. That's why I'm demanding the corpse of my daughter to go and bury her now.
Those reports added another layer of complexity to an already sensitive investigation. For investigators, every detail mattered. Medical records, witness statements, telephone activity, timeline reconstruction, forensic examination. An autopsy was expected to play a central role in determining how Mary died. Until that process was completed and investigators released official findings, no conclusion could responsibly be reached. Despite this, online speculation continued. Countless videos claimed to know exactly what happened, yet many relied on anonymous sources or unsupported allegations rather than verified evidence. As of the time this documentary was prepared, authorities had not publicly concluded that Mary died as the result of a crime, nor had they publicly accused any individual of causing her death. The investigation remained ongoing. Mary Habila's death has become one of Nigeria's most closely watched recent investigations, not because answers have been found, but because so many questions remain. How did a young woman lose her life under these circumstances? Will forensic evidence provide clear answers? Will investigators uncover facts that have not yet been made public? Or will some questions remain unanswered? Only the official investigation can determine what truly happened. Until then, separating verified facts from speculation remains more important than ever. If new official findings are released, they may significantly change the public's understanding of this case. We'll continue following the investigation and any confirmed developments as they emerge. If you found this documentary informative, consider subscribing, like, and comment on our YouTube channel at Top Crime Scene for more carefully researched true crime stories based on verified facts, court records, and official investigations. Until next time, stay informed, stay vigilant, and remember that the most unsettling mysteries are often the ones hidden in plain sight. Thank you.